Hello friends, Namaste. My name is Chantelle, guiding you through your practice today. Thank you for making the time out to join me here. Bit spoilt today really, in the beautiful luscious rainforest in Mount Glorious in Brisbane. And any opportunity to take your practice outdoors and find that that upliftment that nature can provide us physically and help our bodies to feel more rested and just to get away from all the hustle and bustle of the city and that go-go energy. It's really important to drop down into environments like this. It's considered a mode of goodness environment. The qualities that manifest from being in nature, do leave an impression on us. They say that the mind takes on the qualities of its environment, and instantly when you step into the forest or you're out in the beach, you can feel that space and the influence that it can have on you physically and mentally. And then we add this extra element of a spiritual practice, and so it's a mind, body, spirit, well-being little session. So get nice and comfy. Starting to close down your eyelids. Soften the muscles around your face and just start to breathe into the shoulders and allow that tension that often builds up there, just with every exhalation, start to slowly melt away. Allowing the beautiful trickling of the stream to reflect how we want the activities of the mind to be, just flowing through, trickling through, not allowing the activities of the mind to disturb our practice, just acknowledging and letting go and drawing back to whatever we are trying to explore. So the mind will always try to deviate us, and the more and more that we practice our meditation and the more that we practice our yoga asanas, our body starts to become healthier and we start to develop more awareness. We're able to really start to appreciate this position of who we really are, the living being within the observer. And we can take this observer mindset into our everyday life in all aspects. So taking the time now to practice being that witness who we inherently within. Just observing your body, resting wherever you are choosing to set up your practice today. Just observing the sounds around you. And start to deepen your breath. Taking the breath down to the navel area here. Bring one hand onto the collarbones as we practice this wonderful technique called complete yoga breathing. So we're going to breathe into this bottom hand, allow the navel to soften into the hand, draw the breath up through the rib cage, up into the upper lungs, and the collarbones will rise, and then just start to relax the chest and allow the breath to empty from the upper lungs, moving back down through the middle lungs, ending in the base of the lungs where we want to draw the navel back towards the spine. Take a little pause and then start the cycle again. Making the breath long and smooth. Allowing the fresh prana to just be transported into your lungs, feeling how it brings life to the body, energy, vitality. That's what I mean by life. Really, you, the spirit soul within, can only bring life to this body. And then when you're in a nice, comfortable rhythm, just relax your hands down as we start to practice this ancient technique called the silent witness, or you might hear how it's modern day presented as mindfulness. This technique has been around for thousands and thousands of years. Yogis have been practicing this as a way of understanding how they are not their minds, and it's so great that modern society is catching on to the practice, and it's becoming more and more popular, and people are taking it into their lives. And this is like a introductory into meditation. Mindfulness is actually not meditation, but it's it's a technique that can help us to relax and start to appreciate how we can harness the mind as a tool. So let's have an experience now of just becoming that observer, witnessing the activities of the mind on the screen of your mind, watching the different thoughts flow through the mind. These thoughts come in a number of different ways. Sometimes the thoughts might be different goals and plans for the future that pop into the mind. Sometimes they get presented as different memories or emotions or past traumas, different worries and concerns about the future and anxieties, justifications, suggestions, judgments. These are all a product of the mind. We are not the content of our mind, nor are we our minds. And let's just practice just being the viewer of the activities of the mind. Something gets presented onto the screen, observe it, let it flow. Something else, no doubt, will come. This is the nature of the mind. It's ever flowing. It's constant. We are not the thoughts or the content of the mind. We are the living being dwelling within, the observer. So start to take a step back between what consumes us so often in our minds and take a step back, create some distance, be that observer. Become a little aloof from and detach from the thinking process. Say to yourself, I am the silent witness of my mind's activities. I make no effort to think, but thoughts, they come automatically. I am watching the thoughts flow through my mind, but I'm aloof and detached from them. I am the silent witness to my mind's activities. So now we are going to purify the mind. We're going to purify our consciousness so that it doesn't give us so much trouble, so we're not so consumed by it, so we're not so engrossed by what the mind presents. We need a purifying agent, and this comes in the form of yoga mantras. These yoga mantras are spiritual in essence, beautiful names and qualities of the Supreme Soul. And we're all seeking this spiritual love within our hearts, but we're looking for it in all the wrong places. Even I come here into the forest. It's beautiful. The experience is lovely, but it's temporary. But us, the living being, we have different attributes, and we desire, and we have different needs, and so these mantras start to fulfill the needs of the soul. So we're going to breathe in, and then as we exhale, we're going to add the yoga mantra Om Hari Om to the outgoing breath. So let's exhale together. Let's inhale. And exhale, Om Hari Om. Continue in your own time. Om Hari Om. 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 Two more breaths. Om Hari Om. Om Hari Om. So just as we may be sitting on the side of a stream, just watching the stream flow before our eyes. Sometimes that stream is just flowing through in a nice steady way. The water is clear and fresh, inviting. You can see the bottom of the stream. Sometimes the stream is all dried up, filled with leftover debris. Sometimes the stream is raging and muddy and murky, with lots of debris flowing through it. And this stream represents our mind and the ever-flowing thoughts of the mind. But we can just be that observer and sit on the bank of the stream and just watch the thoughts flow through the mind, just like we might watch a stream flow through the river, through the forest. So we're going to practice a beautiful ancient form of meditation on beads called Japa Yoga. We're going to do the Maha Matra, which is the Hare Krishna mantra. It's a beautiful mantra. All other mantras are contained in this mantra. It doesn't belong to anyone. It's universal, and it's a prayer of the heart from us, the living being, praying, reaching out for shelter and comfort and rest to the Supreme Soul, who can only provide those needs for us. So as we do our meditation practice today, having this nice prayerful mood in our hearts, and you know, when we come to the forest, I think when we're in nature we get a little glimpse that there's something bigger than us, and beyond that, the intelligent designer of all the amazing beauty we see in this world is our supreme friend, and we can connect and have a relationship and grow this relationship every day through this wonderful practice of meditation. So on the head bead we say the mantra Haribol. This is just a nice way of inaugurating our practice, setting the scene, offering our respects, and then per bead we're going to say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we're just going to do a half set of beads today. I've got a full set, so I'll try and remember to stop at halfway. And just rest your heart and mind in the comfort and love and embrace of these sacred sounds. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jimo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hari Bol. Continue to allow those beautiful sacred sounds to resonate through your mind. Feeling the comfort it has provided to your heart. I think we might leave it there today. I don't know if I can continue on. I feel super relaxed. The combination of being out in Mother Nature and taking in the fresh prana and just practicing these beautiful mantras. Super relaxed and almost to the point where I can't talk. So let's leave it there for now, friends. Take care and wishing you all the best. Namaste.